Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Sorry, something off camera was a little interesting. Anyways, this is not a flip through. This has already been flipped through. This is a subscriber request to show how to do the slotted pocket and to give a template for it. Well, this is where I sort of made my own slotted pocket. This isn't the slotted pocket. This is, but it's in here. So this is the homemade journal, and let's see, I've got it marked. This is the homemade journal, and these are the little slotted pockets that I made. This is the little one, which, you know, they hold a lot of stuff. And so I thought I would show you guys some of these that were in use, right? So there's the little one. Take that off now. And this is the big one. Make sure I'm in shot. I didn't even look for the other one. I hope you guys saw that. So the big one, it will hold so much till it's, you know, pretty incredible. Just a slotted, it's a slotted pocket. I just made it on Cricut Design Space, and there you go. So what I did, and if you have a Cricut, you can make your own. But I had someone who just wanted one of these, and I thought I would show you one of these in action, or two of these. Yeah, this is the homemade journal. It was just so much fun. So much different crafts that you can put. Hey, crafting is crafting, right? So anyways, I'll put this aside, close your door, and show you what I do with the slotted pocket. Excuse me. This is the template. Two different sizes. You get the big one and the little one. Now, I can give you a what size I originated them at, but your printer and my printer could be a world of difference. This one's about 4.5-ish inches wide by 6-ish inches tall. This is about 2.5 inches wide by about 4 inches tall. Now, there's a lot of different things that you can do with these. You can cut your template out, and you might say, well, that looks a little bit difficult, and it's not. I'll show you in a minute. It's not hard to do. You cut your template out, and you can use that to just draw it onto your paper. That's one way. You can print out your pretty paper that you're going to use for your slotted pocket, like I had in there, and then print your template on the back of it, turn it around, put it back through your printer again. That makes sense? And then print your pretty paper on the back of it, and then cut it out. It works. Now, if you want to have it as a template just to draw it onto the paper, this is lightweight cardstock, okay? You can do this, or you can laminate it. Laminators are really cheap, guys. You can get one at Walmart or somewhere for, I don't know, under 30 bucks. So, and I use them all the time. So to me, they were worth that money. Okay, so how to cut them out is the next thing, right? So you just cut around them, okay? You cut around them, and then you take the slot out, that you're going to put your stuff in. For me, actually for me, I use the Cricut, but I know other people everybody doesn't have a Cricut. So I fold it in half, and then you just simply cut it this way. Now, you don't have to do it this way. You can, of course, you can just, you know, you can ugh, my scissors got stuck in there. You can use a craft knife. You can, and a ruler. So you keep your lines straight-ish. You can poke a hole and then get yourself started and then cut it out with the scissors that way. That works. For me, it's easier just to fold it in half. And then, if I were going to keep this as a template, I would laminate it. And then it would last for like ever, as long as you wanted to use it. Same for the big one or the little one. Okay, just cut them out and cut your slots out. Okay, now as I was doing this and getting things ready, I thought, they are flat. These little pockets. Now this is one that I printed pretty paper. This is from the homemade paper pack, the one that I used to make that journal that I just showed you. I printed the pretty paper and then I cut it out. I cut it out with my Cricut. Yes, I admit it. Okay, so then I thought, well, that's pretty flat. What if I were going to add this to my stash and not just do a video and throw everything away? Because I don't like throwing everything away, especially if I've got this cut out. So what I did was I put some hinges on here, gussets, and then it's not quite as flat, right? It'll hold more stuff. And you can put things in and out easier. So I thought, you do have to make your gussets really tiny. I already have it double-sided tape because I'm just going to put it just like this in my stash. For me, I'm always going to lace things up. Now look at these ones. I'll show you again. Now I'll probably have a hard time finding it. I got to do that pocket again one of these days. Anyway, don't get lost. I'll be, Now, see here, you've got lace all around it. And that makes it extra pretty too. I mean, I can't help myself. And then on this one as well, I like the lace. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's pretty and it enhances the pocket. You can put lace on it as a flat, or you can put lace on it as a hinged piece. It's not a problem. This journal is so pretty. I had so much fun making this one, guys. If you haven't seen that video series, you should definitely go watch that because dang, it was fun. And I did so many different things, different crafts. It includes everything. Making clothes, making crocheting. I didn't do any knitting. Quilting pieces. Oh, let me show you. If you haven't seen this before, go watch it. I've got quilted pieces in here. Where are they? Quilted pieces, real ones that are made out of fabric. Because I had some squares left over from my quilting days, so I just used those, right? And this one has, that was my center spread. Sunbonnet Sue and Sound. She was my favorite applique to do when I was quilting. So there's so much in this. I don't know. It's fun. I had so much fun making these. I really did. So if you haven't seen this one, I know it was, done a while back, but I don't think it's old. It's just, it's still usable. Okay, so back to here. So you could put a lot more in, easier to put things in and out. You just have to make sure you're not encroaching on your space when you put your little gussets in there, right? So I thought I would show you a little bit of, see how tiny the gusset has to be on the sides. Now the bottom is fine, okay? 1 inch, score it in half, fold it, and do your thing, right? The side ones is where it gets a little hinky. But I don't know, I think it's worth it. And especially since I'm going to put it in my stash for a later date, I think it will be nice, okay? So let's put this in and I'll show you. It is a little bit hinky, but it's not too bad. I don't know. I just start thinking, well, what if, when I start doing something. And this what if turned out to be pretty cool. So, slotted pocket that actually is a little bit gusseted. Well, you know, you can't do a lot of gussets. I guess I could make the side wider, but then it would just take up a lot more of the page. And one reason I wanted to kind of show you, if you want to do this, you have to watch and make sure your gusset isn't encroaching on your space here. But you also have to, when you get it down there, give it a second, you got to take these corners off. I always angle them in, you know, just take that little end edge off, just make it a wedge. But on this particular situation, you want to go back in and re-round and take that corner off, if my hand will do what I want it to do. Yeah, just re-put that there, right? And this one, that's what I figured, you know. I like to experiment and do things that I hadn't did before. Don't judge me, my scissors are a little bit mucked up. But okay. So now, with lace all over this, put this down on a page. Oh my word, guys. That's really, it's beautiful. It will hold a lot of stuff and look really nice on your page, on the journals. It just is what it is. And like I said, this is the homemade paper pack, homemade journal kit papers. And it was a fun journal to make. I like doors. You guys know I like doors. If you've been watching me for any time at all, you know I like doors. And there's a few doors, closet doors, in this one. And it was so much fun to make. So, but this is the template. Just a black and white, simple, cut it out and cut your slots out. What I do with the other one. Okay. This is the freebie that I will be putting on my website and the Facebook group page. Yeah. So, there you go. Slotted pocket, super easy. Put it down flat. It's not that complicated to add a little bit of a gusset and make it fun, and print it out on pretty paper. And then you can, you know, already have it. You don't have to mat it. If you don't print the pretty paper, then you have to mat things on there. But if you print it on the pretty paper, this is on the back, and your pretty paper would be on this side. And then when you cut this out, this is your front. Okay? So there you go. Yep, I hope you guys liked this. Give it a go. Have some fun with it. These are fun. Now, there are a lot of options. You can go and get, if you have a Cricut, you know, make your own. It's not hard to do. If you have a die cutting machine, you know, the ones that have the pressure and just presses things, there are several dies out for a slotted pocket. Some of them are expensive. The Tim Holtz has one, and yeah, that's expensive. And when you do a die cut one, you get one size. So I guess that's why I have a die cutting machine, I have a Cricut, and I have scissors. So I'm set when it comes to cutting things. So just, I don't know, do what you want to do. Do what is in your budget. If you only have scissors, this is in your budget. Download it, print it out, and cut it out. It's just that simple. So, you don't have to spend gobs and gobs of money to get into doing paper crafting. It's paper. We should keep it, you know, reasonable. I have to buy loads and loads of paper. You would not believe, to keep up with what I do for my videos. My word. At least $40 a month. Oh, I may be oversharing now. Anyways, you guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.